Digging in to try it again. Tyler Anthony. He singled his last time up.
Anthony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Popped him up. Muncy moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Tyler Anthony, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Anthony.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for L.A. They trail here 4-0. Plate, Tyler Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And this is down for extra bases, and with two outs, this might get him all home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one, and he is in there.
Way to square up on that ball. Great job.
The pitcher couldn't afford to get behind in the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring three. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
Now in the box, Marco Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And the runner's coming home. Pitches a ball. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. So they pick up three. Stepping in, Ben Gamble. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Number 16.
Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner goes for second. Two. Second. And there are 2 away now. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 in the final. The Brewers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Los Angeles have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Zach Brown will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The first baseman.
Ready now, Tyler Anthony, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Stepping in, Marco Hernandez. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Hernandez.
The 1-1 home. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back to avoid the double play. And certainly worth the second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play. And you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cody Bellinger. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast.
Now at the plate, Tyler Anthony. He reached on a single in his first try.
Anthony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Standing in, Marco Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. LA's on top, 4-1. So striding forward now, Tyler Anthony. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Anthony.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ripped toward the gap in right. Adames rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second.
You're up.
The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Digging in, Marco Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Marco Hernandez.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Striding in, Cody Bellinger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Bellinger.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hiura.
One.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tyler Anthony. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to third.
Beat it out, come on.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're on top 7-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyler Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Bradley on second. Maley at first. 1 gone. Line toward right center. Gamble is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
7-4 is the Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Digging in, Tyler Anthony.
Leading
He'll
off
get us started in this
Dodgers,
one under the lights.
the first baseman, number 17.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Happ. 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's in that rarefied air. Over 50 home runs last year. That's just crazy power. He can take the ball the other way. He can pull home runs. The ballparks can't contain him. When you're hitting 50 dingers, you're...
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. We head to the second, scoreless at Wrigley. Here's Starlin Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Happ, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Backhanded on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Anthony.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness.
Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Into the box now, Tyler Anthony.
Number 17, Tyler Anthony.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The 1-2. He's running. Come on. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. Stepping up now, Tyler Anthony. He singled his last time up.
Tyler Anthony.
first offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Leave one. So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2.
Bodie.
The first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Anthony. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Andres Gimenez.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Settling in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This one's down to third.
Stand up, pick it up.
Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Jose Quintana, a Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Coming to the plate now, Marco Hernandez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 2 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They've still got a good chance to bring at least 1 run home, but we'll see if it could have been more.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball.
And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Anthony, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Line towards center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Tyler Anthony.
Tyler Anthony.
Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he would.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Smoke that thing.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Digging in now, Marco Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Marco Hernandez.
Comes set, the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig waits on it. And the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, Tyler Anthony bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
There you go. Find it. Find it.
Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Next for the Dodgers, Marco Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Marco.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Runners off for second. Soft liner to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
The batter, the second baseman.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. At the plate, Willie Adames. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got to significant.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. The next Cub up, Wilson Ramos. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Wilson Ramos.
On the ground to first. Anthony right there. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Tyler Anthony. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's a 5-3 game now.
This one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final.